Hello everybody, this is BScat100 and welcome back to some more BlazBlue Continuum Shift Extend. In the previous episode, we had done Rachael's gag ending, where she just messed with Ragna on all accounts. In hindsight, it was actually kind of funny, but at the same time, it was a little hard to swallow for me. However, none of that matters. In this episode, we're going to be getting back on track, at least a little bit, and heading towards Rachael's bad ending. So if you'd like to see, leave a like down below, comment if you have anything to say. Subscribe to me if you haven't already, click the bell so you're notified of everything that I do when I do it, and share with your friends so they can join in on this adventure. Now, a couple things before we start. I had realized after recording that that was episode 50 of this. Holy shit. Like, it always baffles me when a series that I do goes on for that long. So that's actually really, really cool. Second thing, I'm very glad that I did, like, that episode was the gag ending, because, and nothing important, because, as you could probably tell, I kind of bit my tongue, having a little bit of frame rate issue. I fell asleep with my computer on, and that affected the recording. So, I reset everything. Everything should be good to go for actual fights and story. Let's not speak to Ragna and head on.
I haven't time for such a foolish creature. It's time we moved on.
Whoa! I can't even remember the last time the princess didn't want to bother that guy.
Yes, rather interesting, isn't it?
I wonder why. Oh! You think maybe she's mad because he was with another girl?
You're gonna get slapped. Oh!
A princess? What was that?
Oh, merely a simple joint lock.
Oh, that was worse. Oh.
Mr. Hero sure is taking his time.
I am well aware of that. Still, I imagine it will take him some time to escape that dreadful place.
Why didn't you just teleport him out with you, princess?
Because that would be too easy.
Because I was quite tired from breaking the magic circle they used to hold him. And teleporting two is more difficult than teleporting one. I told him what he needed to know. I owe him nothing more.
Never mind, it was the opposite of too easy.
Well, when you put it that way, it does sound fair.
Milady, I have brought Mr. Jin Kisaragi to the castle, as you requested.
Ah, that was a favor.
Is that so? Well, since Mr. Hero has yet to make his appearance, I suppose this will have to do.
Since that hero hasn't made his appearance, this hero will have to do. Yes, I wish to save. It was a rather
feeling, Mr. Hero? Well, I
short
trust.
scene.
Who are you? Don't talk to me.
You don't recognize me? How cruel.
Shut up.
Shut up? But how can I remain silent when faced with such disarray?
You're really messed up.
Oh my, yes. It's pathetic, really.
Just shut the hell up.
You seem awfully weak, and your appearance is amusing. I suppose you brought this upon yourself, didn't you?
What did you say?
Why? Because you're weak, of course. Physically, mentally, in every way a man can be weak, you are. In fact, man is too generous. You are more akin to an infant, helpless.
Me? An infant?
Yes, I feel that fits well. Why, without Ragna's apron strings to grasp onto, I doubt you could even stand. Do I smell milk? I believe I do.
Do you intend to stand in my way? I'll kill you!
I suppose dying once might be fun. Even so, I really should tell you, your efforts will come to naught.
Die! Die!
What a spoiled little child. Unfortunately, I must keep you around, just in case, you know. Well, perhaps if I play with you a little, your mood will improve.
Well, even if we're taking what Rachael is saying at face value, even if he's a child with a damn good theme.
The wheel of fate is turning.
God, I love this theme.
Rebel once.
As anybody who has watched my streams would know, considering I have it as the opening theme. Ow. All right. Okay.
What?
You missed. That's what. Fuck you. I still haven't been able to counter grabs. Happens so infrequently and it's so fast. But this shouldn't be too hard. Oh, perhaps I spoke too soon.
That's right! Our princess is the best!
I knew you'd been hurt, but I thought you were at least stronger than this, Mr. Hero. How disappointing.
You didn't even get me to halfway.
What did you say?
Oh, hush. Your arrogance has played you false this time, hasn't it? Perhaps this new perspective will help temper your foolishness. Why not look up for once, instead of down?
You're one to talk.
Shh! Don't you ever learn? She's going to hit you!
Still, this should be enough to keep him at bay.
Him?
Valkenheim!
Yes, milady.
I've seen everything I wished to. Would you be so kind as to dispose of our hero?
As you command, milady. Now, Master Jin, shall we return to Kagutsuchi?
Hell no! I can still...
Man, this guy is really annoying.
Oh, yes! He's the sort of guy the princess hates the most.
I leave him in your care, Valkenheim.
Valkenheim bows, places his hand firmly on Jin's collar, and disappears.
Madam Rachael, Master Hakumen has arrived.
At last! What on earth could have taken the fool so long?
What do you wish to do, milady?
I will go. He has made me wait quite long enough. I must see that he makes appropriate reparations.
Yes.
You are late. My tea has grown quite cold.
What was that thing?
I beg your pardon?
Don't mince words. You know what I saw. Why is such a thing in Sector 7? What is the Grimalkin thinking?
Ah. We're talking about the nukes that are below Sector 7.
I've no idea. Her affairs are none of my concern.
None of your concern. Are you mad? That abomination is a nuclear weapon. Have you already forgotten the Dark War?
Forget? Would that it were so easy. No. I am sorry to say that, like you, I am simply an observer. I cannot forget. Even if I had the desire to do so, I haven't the ability.
Then why do you allow it to exist? As terrible as the Black Beast was, that abomination was even worse. It brings nothing but destruction and death.
I know.
Has the human race still failed to realize its folly? Do they not understand how many lives fell before the force of the monstrosity? The destruction it brought to their world?
No, I believe you misunderstand.
Huh?
I'm sure they know that very well. Unfortunately, it seems we have a visitor.
Hello, Lambda.
Princess, something's here.
Something feels wrong.
Ooh.
The Murakumo unit.
No, this is Lambda 11, a simple causality phenomenon.
Strange girl Rachael calls Lambda 11 looks at the sky, her eyes blank. She raises her hands into the air like a child waiting for snow.
Come now, Kokonoe. Say hello. I know you're here.
Don't get in my way, Rachael.
I could say the same to you, Kokonoe. What are you planning? Do you really believe you can defeat him with your toy? It looks rather delicate. Perhaps it needs to be repaired?
Cute. But I don't have time to trade clever verbal jabs with you. I'm just here to take Hakumen.
Ah, my mistake. I see you are the toy on the verge of breaking. A confused kitten who makes the same mistakes over and over. Sadly, I fear you are beyond repair.
Shut up! No, I'm gonna shut you up personally!
Such arrogance. You make me sick. Have you forgotten your place so quickly? I had thought you better than that, but it seems I overestimated you.
Lambda!
Order confirmed. Commencing extermination of target.
Lambda 11 blinks slowly and nods as if confirming something. Rachael sighs. We don't have time for this. I shall leave this task to Hakumen. The rest she will leave to Hakumen. Hazama she must deal with herself.
Teremi.
Oh my, if it isn't the princess herself. What are you doing here?
Where is the successor of the Azure? Is that Ragna?
A quivering shadow lies on the floor beside Hazama. Behind Hazama.
Oh, he was making a whole lot of noise, so I had to ask him to quiet down for a bit.
What manner of foolish scheme is rattling around in that rotten head of yours, I wonder?
Aha, I like that face. Good old Princess Know-It-All. Sounds like you've got everything figured out, don't you? Well, I mean, superficially at least.
Teremi. What is this?
Shit. Look away for 1 second. Something makes Rachael stop mid-sentence. Something strange in the back of her mind. She feels the darkness move behind her and spins around. There's nothing but black, dark as pitch. The road she took is nowhere to be seen.
Did something intervene just now?
Ah, you see? You understand, oh, I'd say, just about the tip of it.
What is going on? This is odd.
I wonder.
What a cruel smile, Teremy. You make me nauseous.
Really? I'm terribly sorry. Then why don't you just puke? All of it! Just puke all of that useless stuff right out of your mouth hole. Blood, bones, guts, teeth, all of it! That pretty little mouth of yours just begs to be spewing vomit.
Teremy, why are you attempting to revive the Black Beast?
The Black Beast? Why the hell would I want to revive a failed project? Has your mind just been rotting away all these years? Mental note. Teeth turns you into a drooling idiot.
Heh.
Failed project?
Yeah. The Black Beast was a big, fat failure. Kinda had to bust my ass to stop that cauldron's rampage, but hey, I learned a lot. And isn't that what life's all about? Learning? I think it's made me a better person.
Then it's as I thought. The BlazBlue is...
Yes! Ding, ding, ding! A cauldron! The BlazBlue itself is nothing more than a cauldron. And if it's gonna crank out the kind of sword I'm looking for, it's gonna need a whole lot of souls.
A whole lot of souls.
Of course, while I was shoving souls into it, it decided to pop out a kid. And that kid was the Black Beast we all know and love. Get it? Does it all make sense? God, you're such an arrogant pain in the ass. I hate you.
Feelings mutual there, Teremy.
Then the Murakumo unit's purpose isn't to create the Black Beast.
My God, it speaks. No, genius, of course it isn't. The whole point of BlazBlue is to make my sword. Everything in this whole world is just an illusion. You know that word? It means it's fake. All of it. And I'm gonna show everything the truth. The truth I like to call despair. Has a nice ring to it. Anyway, the time has come. The time for Murakumo to awaken. In the name of Susanoo, I command you! Murakumo, awaken! Behold the sword of the Godslayer, Kusanagi! Let all lies fall before your divine blade!
Noel.
Nope.
I see. You've already acknowledged the Amaterasu unit. Very well. I see I have no choice. We fight then.
Sudden heat of a piercing glare strikes Rachel's back. She spins around. Standing amidst the swirling darkness is a phantom. A magic circle springs to life at her feet and twitches. Powerful forces catch her and pull at Rachel's dainty foot, drawing it through the floor. As her balance falters, a small noise of frustration escapes her lips. The circle gains strength and begins to pull harder. The feeling of inexorable defeat makes the vampire's blood boil.
This is inexcusable. Release me this instant.
Can't win by being fair, Rachel.
Oh, I don't think so. No point in squirming around now. You aren't getting out. I mean, you can struggle if you want. It's kind of fun to watch.
Those on the outside must remain thus, else they meet a cruel end.
The Imperator?
Then you have awakened, Imperator Librarius.
An observer, yes? Then your end was foreordained. Meet it and fade from my world.
The Imperator is with Terumi? Oh. Oh. Rachael sinks down to her thighs as her eyes dart around the room, looking for something, someone.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You don't think someone's gonna show up and save you, do you? You talk a big game, but when shit gets real, you're just another scared, sheltered little princess, aren't you? Hey, Rachael. Tough luck! That stuffy old prune isn't gonna pop in to save your scrawny little butt. Guess what? Go on, guess. No? I got rid of the entrance and the exit.
Oh my god. That is a revelation.
The door has been closed to you.
How can you?
The Phantom provides the restraint we require.
Come on, I'm doing you a favor here. Aren't you always bitching about how bored you are? Now you won't be bored about anything ever.
Yes, I suppose you have a point. Much bores me. Mankind, monsters, nighttime, morning, your existence.
My existence? Boring? What are you on? You're the one with the problem. Stop trying to make this my fault.
You're right. My apologies. You can't help being so dull. Not everyone can be as interesting as him.
Him? What? Who are you talking about?
Why, Ragnar the Blood Edge, of course. Who else?
What? Oh, come on! Now I know you've lost it. You're telling me that quivery pile of meat and incompetence over there is interesting? More interesting than me?
Sounds like your pride got stung a little bit there, Terumi.
He is cavalier, idiotic, talentless, and above all, a coward. I could spend eternity listing his faults, and yet he is a terribly interesting man. Terumi, you are nothing compared to him.
Done with your crap? Good. Now, how about you die?
Cease!
Don't cease me.
Patience is a virtue, life is fleeting, and I am Imperator.
The Imperator Librarius' eyes flick to the Phantom. It nods imperceptibly, and a tremendous magic circle yawns into existence beneath Rachael. Rachael cries out as her body is bent backward. She is sunk to her waist already, but the second circle pulls even harder. She begins to move down.
Be gone.
Oh, this is just wonderful! What a sight! What's it like looking up at people for once, you arrogant little bloodsucker?
I guess that was the sound of her dying. Terumi's kick draws... Oh, no, never mind. Draws blood from Rachel's perfect lips, but only for a moment before they too are lost beneath the floor. Rachel stares into the darkness and does not blink.
Goodness, what a boring world.
Rachel whispers once, and then the magic circle swallows her completely. There is silence. Hand appears in the darkness. A right hand. The thick, inky blackness of Rachel's prison squelches and rips in protest, and Ragnar roars with effort. The final sickening pop, Ragnar's arm breaks free of the circle. With a grunt, he heaves Rachel's body from its inky prison. The dark magics that had wormed their way into her body vanish without a sound. As the last of the phantom's magic melts away from her face, Rachel opens her eyes and looks up at Ragnar. Awkwardly, he mumbles something she can't hear. Almost without thinking, she licks the blood from her lip with the faintest hint of a smile.
As much of a fool as always, I see. I do wonder why I've yet to grow tired of you.
That brings up a lot of questions and a lot of consequences, but I'm going to...
I require your assistance.
But I'm going to ignore that and just go with the fact that the Imperator is on Terumi's side. That... ooh.
Greeting. I am well... To be... If you're... Very well.
What are you doing, Kokonoe?
Your damn roses stink! You're gonna make my whole lab smell like roses!
Oh, have you not heard? The scent of roses is good for one's skin and relieves stress.
Yeah, that's if it's just a little bit. I think you might want to check on what that amount is.
I despise coffee, Kokonoe. Do make some tea.
Selfish as usual. All I have are tea packets.
Tea bag?
Ugh, look, don't go there, okay? You can't even do that in this game.
Oh, then what is a, tea packet?
You have no idea what I'm talking about.
No, I do not. I would thank you to explain it, post-haste.
Ugh, that's it! I've had enough of your aristocratic bullshit! You want tea? You can chew on the leaves in the packet!
Such poor service. Dear me. Your conduct is rather unbecoming of a lady. No matter. Valkenhayn?
Oh, Chibi Valkenhayn.
Yes, milady?
Don't yes, milady me! How the hell did you get in here?
It is my sole purpose to appear wherever Madame Rachel sees fit to summon me.
That's not what I was asking.
Have you no fine chairs? You really must invest in some. Nago, Guy, I require a chair and cushion.
Of course.
On it!
Now, please explain. Why am I here?
This is a counseling room. People show up here after they got a bad ending, like you, and I give them advice.
Nonsense. I need no advice.
Well, you're not one to beat around the bush, are you? Still, unless you listen to my advice, you'll never be able to get out of here.
Oh my, is that so? Then I suppose I will humor you. I have a rather good grasp of what all of this is about, but I suppose it is conceivable that your advice could assist me in some small way. Now, what do you believe that I have done wrong?
Well, let's see. You remember the part where I yelled at you?
Ah, yes. I felt that was a branching point. However, I did what was required of myself as a bystander. Mr. Hero is the one to blame.
Yeah. Let's not get into that right now. Long story short, you need to be more calm.
Is that so?
You're just a bystander. You really shouldn't be fighting Terumi yourself.
Interesting. I wonder why I felt such speed was necessary.
Because somebody on the other end.
Perhaps.
Maybe you wanted to be the girl who rushes to the airport to catch her boyfriend before he leaves the country.
That is an outrageous notion. Make such a joke again and I shall convert this entire room into an impromptu rose garden.
Yeah, I have a feeling you just might go through with that. I'd appreciate it if you didn't.
Then you would be wise to choose your words with more care.
Okay. Changing subjects. Where are you headed attribute-wise?
Attribute? You mean fire, water, lightning, and so on?
Oh, no. Not magic. I mean more like personality-wise. Your character attributes.
I've no idea. I don't give much thought to such pedestrian things.
I think you're going for the mean on the outside, nice on the inside deal. Problem with that is, you're 100% mean.
I'm afraid you've lost me. Are you suggesting I should be nicer?
Do you think you can?
There is little I cannot do.
Oh, really? Impressive. How about you show me?
Oh, well, one moment. Shut up!
No.
That's wrong.
I feel tired.
Well, I guess you just can't manage nice.
It is of little consequence. At any rate, you are scarcely in a position to be lecturing me on kindness.
That's not true. I'm nice to my subordinates from time to time.
Huh? You? Nice? That's a scary thought.
I too am nice to my subjects from time to time.
Huh? You nice? That's a scary thought.
Ah! I suppose this has been an acceptable break from my usual tedium.
Really? So you're leaving?
Indeed. I shall see you in the world beyond.
What? What's with the ribbons? Alright, whatever. That was adorable.
God, it stinks in here. I guess she decided to leave some of her rose stench behind. Man, why does everyone who comes in here have to make such a mess?
Damn it! Tager! Hey, Tager! Get in here and clean this up!
Again. Good attention to detail. I'm just gonna leave it that as it stands. I don't think I can really say anything until we see what the true ending is. And next time, we head there. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys later.